Hello, welcome to my channel. Happy Friday. Welcome to my channel, Georgia Girl Heirloom Wellness. And I am your host, Georgia Girl. Today I'll be doing a movie review. This movie was on Tubi in 2023. It is called A Family Divided. I chose to talk about this movie because I want to talk about the meaning of this movie. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? Hey, Buddha, I see you was in here earlier. Thank you for sharing me out. How you doing, Miss Key? How your day going? Did you get a chance to watch the movie? The movie is called A Family Divided. You like my setup? Make you think you at a movie theater. But anyway, welcome in. If anybody coming in, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Stay positive in the chat. You can type the word troopers and your link will drop. But I want to talk about the movie A Family Divided. And I was trying to see if anybody want to come on the panel, if you want to talk about the movie with me, or you want to just chat with me about some of the things that I pointed out in the movie. And one of the things I did, it was some things I pointed out in the movie that I think is very worth sharing and worth talking about. This movie is about family values, family making decisions about their children. And if you're a parent, just something that a parent shouldn't have to do is bury their children. And, this is what I be talking about. It was a little sentimental. It got to me a little bit. I got sad about it, but it was a pretty good movie. This movie came out in 2023, and I would read to y'all the description of the movie and why they call it A Family Divided. This is happening every day in the United States. There are people looking for a heart or a kidney, and the statistic is very long. There are people that still waiting to get a heart or a kidney because of the situations of those surgeries. So I'm gonna get into trying to get my phone right here. Okay. Like I said, this movie came out in 2023. It's on Tubi. You know, Tubi got some great movies. Okay. Tubi has some free movies. You can watch them all day long free. And every now and then I find one or two on that I would like to bring to my channel, especially when I think it have a message in it. And this movie here is like, I think a family, this is a good family movie. You know, it's drama and it's deal with health, you know, on a wellness channel. So I want to point out some things about it. It's about a mom, a dad, two sisters, and two brothers. And this movie came out in 2023. It was sad. I did cry a little bit. It's about this young girl. She'd been sick, had been sick for years. Her kidney was failing on her. You know, she had a working mom and a working dad, a younger sibling sister, and a younger sibling brother. And and she also has an older brother. You know, he's like the basketball star, somebody that want to one day get into the NBA. And I think she was like a 10th grader. She was like in the 10th grade, and I think he was about in the 12th grade. And this movie, it seemed like it is reality because this what people go turn her TV on in her room. Okay. Um, this is a reality movie, and I want to read about what it's basically about. Like I said, when the movie came on, you know, it showed what the family was all together. And you know, when you first watch a movie, you don't really know what the pilot gonna be or what it might turn out to be. Getting into the movie, I saw, like I said, a happy family, mom, dad, brother, sister. You know, you didn't think that what was gonna happen in the movie was gonna happen. But as I was watching the movie, and if you're coming in, you give me a thumbs up. If you're coming in, bring some popcorn and something to drink because I am doing a movie review. It's about this movie called A Family Divided. And it was on Tubi. It came out in 2023. Let me see. Okay, I'll be through it a little bit. This movie came out. Did you ever watch that movie called A Family Divided? Watch it. I want you to watch it. It's on Tubi. I'm talking about it now. It's about this young girl. She was 16. No, this concerning health. She was, you know, when the movie came on, you saw where the family was being very protective of her, and you know, just trying to figure out what might be going on with the young girl. She was ill. She was ill. She was sick. Was having kidney failure. And you know, she had been off and on going to the doctor. And then you know, she just being like a normal teenager at school, hanging around with her friends and having fun. And next thing you know, she passed out. She, you know, even though her and her brother went to the same school, like I said, he just like in other words, he was the basketball player of the family. He would like want to go to the NBA. You know, he had his dream. She also had hers. And this movie is called Family Divided for a reason. And I'm going to get into it, why it was called A Family Divided. The little girl was sitting at the table, you know, with her best friend, you know, just having a normal fun in the cafeteria. And then she started feeling faint and she passed out. And they rushed her to the hospital. Her friends already know what was going on, but they didn't probably know the impact of this illness she had. This young lady was having kidney failure. She was having kidney failure, and she'd been waiting for years for a donor. And in the United States now, you can live with one kidney. She was on dialysis at 16 years old. And that's what I'm here to tell you, that this can happen to anybody at any age. Sickness or illness doesn't have a name on it. You could be any age when this type of thing happened. She had been having kidney failure. She was on dialysis, and they took her to the hospital. I think she stayed in the hospital about a week. And from how the mood was going, she's been dealing with it for years. And I'm a donor. I know a lot of people don't be donors, but there are a lot of people that are donors that if they find where they are able to give someone a kidney or a heart. A lot of people don't be donors, but I am one. I think I signed it on my license, because you never know, when you pass, you never know, your kidney or your heart might help save someone's life. Or y'all say I'm talking about health on Friday. Well, my wellness channel. And like I said, this movie was very interesting. It was very interesting. The history of being a Young, you smiling. Something good must have happened today. This is getting a caught somebody's eye. Huh? Okay, I'm just reading. Hey, welcome in. Today I'm doing a review on a movie called A Family Divided. How you been doing, Laura? I'm just gonna say Laura, okay? I'm gonna say Laura. This movie is about a family that was divided. It was two children. It was the mom, the dad, and this is on Tubi. If you have not seen it, it's a movie came out in 2023. And I was talking about the young girl that was sick. She had been dealing with kidney failure. And, she's been on the waiting list for a long time. I mean, been on dialysis. This is reality, because some people are taking dialysis, and then I have heard people say when they're on dialysis, it make them sicker. So the little girl, she's 16, she's about in the 10th grade. She just like, want to live her life just like a normal teenager. But she's dealing with the kidney failure. And she has been going to the hospital for different episodes and things like that. Okay, I'm talking about something serious right now. Just say hey and move on.
Hey.
Hold it out, that girl. They took her to the hospital and they signed her up to get her treatments and everything. Is anybody in the chat ever been on dialysis or going through dialysis or know someone that on dialysis? This right here is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm only a YouTube creator, and I'm doing commentary on a movie that I watched called Family Divided, and it was talking about kidney failure and heart failure. And the little young girl, she's been going to the doctor off and on for this problem. You can tell she had been going through it for a while. How people have to wait on donors. That's why I said some people gone and sign up to be a donor. I think I am a donor. I don't know who else. Is anybody in the chats or donors that want to give their organs that people need it? Because the chance of getting a kidney transplant very dependent on many factors, including the type of donor you're placed on, the wait list, and other factors. You waiting on a kidney or a heart, they put you on a list. You could be on the list for years, and for how this movie is, this young girl had been on the waiting list for a while. You could, after I got into the movie, I'm like, wow, looking at her, you didn't think she was having problems. First thing, they have to find your type, somebody that match your blood type, your kidney type, when you get put on a donor list. And it seemed like, hey, Living for Jesus, I'm doing a review on this movie called A Family Divided. And I'm talking about, in the movie, this young girl, it was a husband, a mom, two girls and two boys. The thing about it, two of the children had a life-threatening illness. The girl, the 16-year-old daughter, had kidney failure, and they found out later on the son had heart failure. And once I continue to tell y'all about the movie, why the family was divided and decisions they had to make. And I was just asking, is anybody in the chat that been on dialysis, or have anybody know somebody that been on dialysis? Because I know they say when people be on dialysis, it make you feel. I know I had a friend, she was going like every week, and once your organs start to shut down, when you are in need for a heart or a kidney, they put you on a waiting list. And as I was watching the movie, it was very interesting. I even cried. As I was watching the movie, I seen the young girl seemed like she had been going back and forward to the doctor and doing dialysis, and just she was young. And when people deal with serious chronic issues like that, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy your life, but I guess you have to enjoy the best way you can. She stayed in the hospital for a few days. This is the movie Family Divided. Y'all can check it out on Tubi. She passed out at school, so they rushed her to the hospital. It's just like she was like, another day of this. She was already like, here I go again. So I'm sure she had been in and out of the hospital. And she stayed in the hospital for a little while. And in the meanwhile, her brother, he was a star basketball player, and he was concerned about his sister, but he also was feeling tired. Nobody had no idea that he was sick either until he, like I say, he played basketball. All right, his sister, she stayed in the hospital a few days. She came out the hospital and she was able to return back to school. She felt like the kids were looking at her. When you go through dramatic things like being sick, everybody just about knows that you're a sick child, And she had an episode at school. She peed on herself at school. I'm talking about this little girl in this movie. I'm doing a movie review. This little girl on the movie peed on herself at school because, like I said, she deals with kidney failure, and she can't hold her. She can't go to the bathroom. Now she's at the stage where her kidney is really getting bad, and she can't go to the bathroom on her own. She didn't know that she was going to have an accident at school. I'm sure she knew it. She probably could be prepared for it. But when you have kidney failure and dealing with your kidney and have been on dialysis, you have different issues like that. Hey, young Riz, how you doing? I'm giving y'all a review on A Family Divided. I'm talking about this young girl that was had kidney failure. Her kidney was failing, and she had to go back to school. You know, when children have to go through this, it's hard on kids, especially children that young y'all. Whew, especially the young children. My family. The young children, they're teenager. How you doing, young Red? She feeling better today? She that's good. That's good. But what I'm trying to get to, this young girl, she needed a kidney. She needed a kidney. And when you're young and you're going through chronic illnesses, you know, it bothered to me. Younger people can't handle it the way older people dealing with diabetes or heart failure or kidney failure or something like that. You know, she just want to be a young kid, have fun with her friends, and they start bullying her. Oh, you take it easy now. However, you know, after the incident happened, she had to go leave school early because she peed on herself. Well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm glad that you are. And that's one thing we gotta do is make sure our mind state is good. Um, the young girl. Let me show y'all the picture. This is what I'm talking about today, y'all. Y'all check this movie out. I want y'all to watch it and see what this family had to go through. Can y'all hear me? This is the movie I'm talking about, A Family Divided. And the young girl up here, she's 16. She had kidney failure. And after she had the accident at school where she peed on herself, the kids, I'm sure the kids knew that she had a sickness. They knew that she was dealing with an illness, but they still bullied her. They still made fun of her. She said they was calling her, your older brother's on a kidney. Oh, okay. And that's why I said it take a long. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Put a thumb in the chat if y'all can hear me. That's good, Riz, young Riz. Y'all grab y'all some popcorn. Or we're talking about a movie, but this is reality. If y'all can hear me, put a thumb in the chat. Oh, you say your brother been on the kidney transplant list. Oh, have you been on it long? But they said, you know, that once you be okay, once you be on those transplant lists, you be on there a long time, you know. But anyway, the young girl, that's what she needed was a kidney transplant. And you know, they say you could live with one kidney. I mean, my daughter, she a nurse. Can't you live with one kidney, right, T? You can live with one kidney. You've been on it for 2 years. Wow. You can live with one kidney, and I told her I'm gonna call her back. You can live with one kidney, but I guess hers was damaged to where the only thing that she could do is just take the treatments at the time. Yeah, right here they said donor types. How many people in the chat are donors? How many in the chat are donors that want to be a donor to someone? I'm a donor. You know, when you know, just for instance, you passed and if somebody in your family need a heart or a kidney, you can sign for them to get that. Anybody in my chat is donors? Both of my brother's kidney are messed up. He's been on dialysis for almost 10 years. Wow. That's good. I'm glad you was feeling well. Did you read that scripture I told you? Did you read the scripture I told you? Right here they said kidneys from living donors generally have better odds and success. The recipients tends to live longer than those who received kidney from a deceased donor. If you have a living donor, the transplant process can usually be completed in 3 to 6 months. The waiting list position. You're placed on a waiting list is based on several factors, including how long you've been on dialysis. From what the movie is seeing, like the girl had been on dialysis for a long time. She's 16, and her mom and dad, when you see your children going through stuff, you're gonna hurt too. But then when she went back to school after she had the accident, a wedding on herself, the kids were so mean to her. You had a good night. I'm so glad. And that's what I'm here for, to uplift, not tear down. And anything I'm talking about today is educational, entertainment purposes only. But you can see this movie right here on Tubi, and you can have your own opinion about it. Since my channel is a wellness channel, I just want to talk about the impact of, how some people have to wait on a kidney. They can be waiting for years. Living for Jesus said both of her brothers have deal with kidney failure. They've been on dialysis, and they've been waiting on a kidney for over a year. From seeing this movie, it seemed like the young girl had been waiting on a kidney for a while. So, wow, young Riz, maybe you and your mom need to get with your doctor and see what can be done for your pain. You said you don't want to take any medication. Maybe it's something else that might can help you. Pray that everything turn out well for you. Get back to the movie. The little girl went back to school, right? Oh, just one brother. Okay. Getting back to the movie, the girl went back to school after she got feeling better. You could tell she was tired and that she'd been dealing with this for a long time. She went back to school. The kids were being mean to her. That's why I said I hate when other kids bully other children, especially when they're going through chronic illness and stuff. They was calling her P girl. They was making fun of her. So y'all check this movie out. Y'all might like it. They was calling her P girl and just calling her name. They knew she had to wait on herself, but she couldn't help it because she's dealing with kidney failure. But that's just how it made her feel. And I'm sure a lot of children probably have experienced some of this when they do go to school and they have people bullying and making fun of them in that way. And I think that is very cruel for someone to treat someone in that way. So, she made it through the day, and her brother, nothing to talk about her brother, y'all. Her brother, like I said, he's like the star. He want to play NBA basketball. They found out that he has a heart problem, and he was in need of a heart. So imagine what this family is going through. They got one child need a kidney and one child need a heart. And so emotionally drained about this. I know it would affect me mentally and everything. Imagine a mom and dad seeing both of your children dealing with sickness, and they are both life-threatening. See what I'm saying? They are both life-threatening illnesses. The son, I think it was his senior year, he was like had the opportunity to become an NBA player. So he was being tired a lot. That's why I said sometimes we get these signs or illnesses, but we don't know what they is. That's why if you see something going on with you, best to go get your checkup. I said it know our children. My children know I said it out. For every little thing. But that's what I'm going to the doctor now for my heart. I gotta do my test on the 22nd. But this young boy, the girl brother, the one that had kidney failure, her brother had heart failure. So right now, the parents, the mom and the dad, they don't know what to do. Only thing they know, they got 2 sick children. For the parents in the chat, how would just think about what these parents are going through. One child already been suffering for years, haven't gotten a kidney. Now here come the son in the same situation. They put him on the heart list for a heart, but the heart and kidney, you have to be on long wait lists for things like that. So the young boy, we feel like he's taking it a little harder about his illness because he could have been up for playing with the NBA and he thinking he had a good future. So as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, what is this family gonna do? What is this family gonna do? The daughter's suffering, she need a kidney. The brother's suffering, he need a heart. And the parents are like divided. The family's divided. So guess what can y'all guess what the sister wanted to do? I'm gonna see if anybody in the chat guess what the sister wanted to do. If you did not see the movie, if I done told you that both children are suffering, they both need a donor, what do y'all think the sister decided to do? Anybody in the chat? What y'all think? Kids, my family? The daughter needed a kidney, the son needed a heart. They brothers and sisters. The sister been dealing with this for years. She made a decision on her own. What do y'all think she wants to do? What do you think she wanted to do? Exactly. She wanted to donate her heart to her brother. That's what happened. And live for Jesus. I don't know if you got Tubi or if you had it, watch it. It was so emotional. That's what she wanted to do. To me, I'm just gonna tell you, and those mom and dad, they was caught in between. They like, we don't want, that it was like they were gonna lose both children. For any parents in the chat, or anybody that is listening to this, how do you make a decision like that? How do you choose to save one child and let another child pass? I wouldn't want to be in that position. I wouldn't want to live with Jesus. I know you got children. How would that affect you as a parent? I know you and your husband would have to make that decision because it was, even though she was 16, she already told her doctor that she want to give her brother her heart. You 1 in 3 kids, okay. She already have made a decision that she no longer want to keep suffering. She rather give her heart to her brother. How many sisters and brothers would you think would be willing to do that? So as a parent, as a sister or brother, I'm asking in the chat, would y'all do that? Those parents was stressed. They was fussing with each other. Cause the mom, she did not want to sign the papers, even though the daughter, it was her idea. That she already told the doctor what she wanted. Now the dad, he looking at, well, we know she been suffering and seeing like she's not getting any better with the treatments. To me, y'all, I couldn't have made that decision when it come out of my 2 children. Because I would want to hold on to them as long as I could. Even though, that's what I'm saying. Even though living for Jesus, even though that it's a chance that It's a chance that they don't know when they both would have got a heart or a kidney. I don't think I could have signed those papers for my 16-year-old daughter to give up her heart to her brother. He was 18. I'm assuming he was 18. To me, and this is my opinion, they gave up. They gave up. The daughter gave up. The daddy gave up. The mom, exactly, living for Jesus. So you seen this movie? Exactly. The mom, she didn't want to do it, but her husband, he kind of like, well, they're looking at the fact that the son was more healthier and he probably would have had a better chance of having a future than the daughter, even though she'd been suffering for years, hadn't got a kidney, she would been on the wait list. But you know what? Wait for Jesus. The thing that the parents was looking at, they could have lost both of them. But from what I seen, I think I probably would have waited. But the young girl, she was where the treatments wasn't working for her. The treatments wasn't not working. So, but still, it would have been hard for me to. And that mama, she did not want to sign it because she said the same thing you said. She felt like she felt like she was killing her daughter. But the dad, he felt like, no, you're saving our son because she was already suffering. I don't think I could have did it. As a parent, I do not think I could have signed those papers for my child to give her heart. But they did. But they felt so bad. They was arguing. The husband, wife, they got into it. You know, yeah, that's true. Oh, you agree with me? But I'm saying that living for Jesus, that people don't want to wait on the Lord. That's true. To me, they did not have faith. They did not have faith that even though, like I said, they said the treatment from how the move was going, like the girl gave up. She was willing, she gave up her life for her brother. And a lot of people wouldn't have did that. A lot of parents wouldn't have stood there and let their 16-year-old daughter give up so easily. That's right. Yes, to me, I want y'all to watch this movie. It's on Tubi. It came out in 2023. And it touched me so that I couldn't have made that type of decision. Because I love both of my children. And if it were where one was going to leave me, and if the earth had to save the other one, I don't know what I would have been able to do, but I don't think I would have been able to let them go. I wouldn't have let them go like that. But the mom, she was real hurt, y'all. She was real hurt. So they went on and signed the papers for the daughter to give the brother her heart. So what they tried to do was make her feel comfortable because she was dying. She stopped doing the treatments. That's what the daughter did. Stop doing the treatment. To me, she gave up. Even though the dialysis, the medicine wasn't working, but God always has the final say so. God has the final say so. To me, the family did not believe in God. They did not trust what God is able to do. Even though there was a movie, but this is happening in the United States every day. People have to make decision about their children, have to make medical decision about their families, whether you got to pray and talk about these things, whether they're doing the right thing. Because when it came down for when I got ready to have my surgery for this thyroid cancer, I was afraid. My faith was tested. I had to stop crying. I had to start giving it to Jesus. I was saying, I don't want these people to cut me. I don't want them people to do surgery on my neck. They told me they had to get that tumor off my neck because if it had stayed, it would have spread it. The cancer would have spread it. But the first thing was in my mind, they always have told us, if you see cancer, once you start cutting, it start developing, it becomes getting other parts of your body. My faith was tested back then, but I stopped crying. I stopped worrying. I started giving it to God, and I started saying, I know everything gonna be okay. When I had my surgery, they removed my thyroid. They removed hey, Mona, how you doing? And they removed the tumor from my neck. I'm thinking the folks had misdiagnosed me. I'm like, why y'all cut me? And they told them, Miss Moore, we had to get that tumor off your neck because I didn't have faith at the time. But I started letting go, giving it to God. And after they removed my thyroids and everything, the tumor, I supposed to been did radiation. I supposed to been had different series of tests because I was diagnosed with stage 3 thyroid cancer. But let me tell y'all how good God is, my chat. I was so depressed. I went through depression. And that's some of the things that stayed with me after that. That diagnosis changed me mentally, physically, and financially. I thought I was going to die. That the first thing I thought when they told me I had cancer, I thought I was going to die because I didn't have faith. I didn't have faith, everybody, until I just stopped and completely gave everything to God. After they did I'm bringing up this because it's going to get back to what I'm saying about this movie. After I started having faith in God and believing about what God can do. Who said, go in there, you're making too much noise and talking. Because I'm going to tell you, my life changed spiritually. What I went through brought me closer to God. And I would not take my life for granted, never again. I stopped asking him why this happened to me, and I started saying, why not me? After they took my tumor, and after they took my tumor and they diagnosed me with thyroid cancer, they told me I was going to have to be on medication the rest of my life. Before all that happened, I was not on any medication. But like I said, my life changed mentally, physically, and spiritually, and financially. After I went through that and, I had the surgery, I was getting prepared to do radiation. I had to went up there, I got my blood work, my paperwork. I had to got everything. I was prepared to go through that next chapter in my life of taking radiation. And I was going to be isolated from my family for at least 2 weeks. This is my testimony, y'all. I done shared a million times. I was going to have to be isolated from my family in order for me to take these treatments. But guess what? I'm going to tell you how good my God is. I was getting prepared. My husband had to fix the room. He had to change our bedroom. He was getting ready to change our bedroom just to be my room. I wasn't going to be able to be in the same room with my husband. I wasn't going to be able to be around my kids, my grandkids. And that was going to hurt me the most because y'all know I talks about my grandkids. I love my family so much. They was going to be putting iodine. They was going to be doing radiation at my house. Okay, Frank. They was going to be giving. Good to see y'all. Happy Friday. Did you watch this movie right here? I want y'all to check out this movie. I'm just telling y'all how good God is and when you have faith. Because this family here, to me, didn't have faith. They didn't believe in miracles. They didn't believe what God can do. So after I got prepared for my radiation and getting ready to do this cancer treatment, I got a call from the cancer center telling me I need to come to the hospital. They said, you need to come to the hospital. We got something very important to tell you. And they didn't want to tell me on the phone. And I'm like, Lord, what do people want with me? Because I was just up there a couple of days ago, getting my paperwork ready, finding paperwork for me to do the treatment. And let me tell y'all how good God is. Me and my husband went to the hospital. I went in the office. Me and my husband went in the office. I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm thinking they have found another tumor. I'm thinking they have found some more cancer. All kind of stuff was going through my head, Lord Jesus. All kind of stuff was going through my head. But once I went into that office, and it's been 7 years, and I'll never forget that day. I went into that office, and my husband was right there with me. They said, Miss Moore, we got something we got to tell you. You know, I'm just like, okay, you got something you want to tell me? I got nervous. I got scared. I'm like, Lord, this cancer and mood. It went somewhere else. I'm gonna tell y'all, and Frank probably heard me talk about this before, but I have shared, and I share my testimony daily. If I don't tell y'all, I say it to myself. I look in the mirror and say, I know God has been good to me. When I went in there, they told me and my husband, they said, we got something we got to tell you. And I'm like, okay. They said, Miss Moore, we ran your tests back over, and we ran them. We sent them back to what's the name of those doctors when they take your tests and send them back off? I can't name them doctors, but they kept sending my tests off to make sure that they did not see anything. They wanted to make sure before I started that treatment. They said, Miss Moore, we want to tell you that you no longer have cancer. Y'all, and let me tell y'all, I couldn't do nothing but shout, cry, shout hallelujah. That's all I could say. Because I knew my God was in the midst of everything that was going on with me. That doctor told me, he said, I don't know what happened, but God didn't heal you. Those are the words. Yeah, where they take your cells and send your tests off. The pathologists, that's what they kept running the tests to make sure they didn't overlook nothing. They tried to make sure. They said, Miss Moore, we know what we seen. We know what we seen, Miss Moore. We know. Well, that's good. That's right. Think positive. They said, we know what we seen on your chest, on your neck. We know what we seen on your thyroid. Because I'm thinking to myself, they said, I don't have cancer anymore. He said, God has healed you. Those are the words that doctor told me. He said, God has healed you. Hey, boss man, welcome in. He said, God has healed you. I couldn't do nothing but shout hallelujah and thank you, Jesus. Because God is in the healing business. We don't probably want to believe it, but God will move mountains. They told me God has healed me. I didn't have to go through that radiation. 7 years later, today, I'm still cancer free. That's just how good my God is. That is my faith. I'm getting emotional, y'all, but God is there, whether you want to believe it, whether you want to trust in him, whether you want to think he's not there, but he's there. He was there with me. That man told me, they said, Miss Moore, you didn't want this cancer because I was going to have to go through a lot of testing, a lot of different things. But I'm bringing this up for a reason. Whenever we think we're going to be counted out, don't count yourself out so quick. If you're going through something today, don't say, Lord, this is the end of my road. Don't say that. Keep lifting yourself up, saying it's going to get better. I know the road is hard now, but it's going to get better. I had to stop doubting and start believing and start saying everything going to be all right. That's where your faith come in, everybody. That's where your faith come in. You hear what I'm saying? God will take you through these things. He'll have you to sit there and listen at these doctors, but he's the one have the last say so. Because when those doctors called me up there, I had no idea. I had no idea they were going to tell me that I didn't have no more cancer. I'm thinking they're going to tell me they seen another lump or another tumor. But God didn't have it that way, y'all. God had other plans for me. He had other plans for me. So I'm here to tell you or anybody that's going through anything, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. That's why I talk about the things I talk about over here, because I can tell you I'm a witness. I'm a witness to what God can do. I'm a witness. So I tell people that is connected to me, keep praying, keep the faith. Even though right now I'm still dealing with some health issues, but I'm not going to count myself out. I'm not going to count myself out. I'm just going to continue to keep praying to God and continue to keep giving him strength. I ask him to continue to give me strength. I had to bring that to y'all because of this movie here just made me realize that a lot of us give up so quickly. A lot of us give up quickly. We don't give God time to do his work. Let God move in your life. Let him do the things that he's supposed to do for you. A lot of us don't have patience. A lot of us don't have faith. A lot of us think that things supposed to move then. God will move when it's his time, and he'll move when it's time for you to move. Hey, kids, welcome in. Y'all say I'm preaching. I ain't preaching, y'all. I'm not preaching. I'm just speaking on how I feel, Lord. I'm just saying, we can't rush. We can't rush things. I always say God have plans for us. God have a plan for young Reds, Mona, Kenneth, Bossman, Miss Key, Frank, young Reds, Living for Jesus, whoever came in my chat. God have a plan for all of us. God have a plan for all of us. Oh, they Kyrie. Hey, she my baby. It's so long. Hey, y'all. Grandma been sick. Hey, me. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all Ming in the chat. Type truth for y'all link to draw. I got Okay, I'm back, y'all. Y'all, yes, I got a little emotional there, y'all. I got a little emotional, but God is good, and God is good. Just remember, you might be going through something right now. Yeah. He's a way maker, but we gotta believe in it. Yeah. I just was saying my great grandson, I hadn't seen him in a while. Yeah, y'all encourage young Reds in the chat. He's going through something, y'all. And y'all know what we do over here. We try to lift him up. Ooh, I got water in my eye, dog. First. Kaka, you okay? Man. You probably getting old bite teeth. Look at it. So he been want to eat. What? Hmm. Yeah, y'all back. Lord. But he gonna be all right though. Probably teething. If it ain't that, the first thing you get a fever, you think you got something. He been coughing this. A little bit. But tell your mom what's Junior still out there? For your mom? Your mom can get ready to go to work. See that she need younger. But I'm back, y'all. Yeah, he's okay. He just I think he mostly teething. And you have company in the house, you don't want to talk over people. So that's why I had to mute because we was talking. Oh, you don't know what you had for dinner? Oh, okay. But yeah, I came on to do a review about this movie, right? And I was just telling him, sharing about what I had been through, and that I think that people on this movie didn't have the faith because the girl, the sister, was on dialysis, right? The sister was on dialysis because she needed a kidney, and the brother needed a heart. But the sister decided she wanted to give up and give her heart to her brother. And the parents had to sign for it. Turn it down, Boosie. Turn it down. But he okay. He just got a little fever. We thinking he's teething, but if he don't be any better after we give him the Motrin and stuff, we're gonna take him to the urgent care. But he's 14 months, and that's basically. I had to turn it live off because I had company, and you don't even want to talk over people. And Young Riz is one of the ones like, nope, there are two young people that I have been mentoring offline. I let them know that I was here for them when they needed me. So Young Reds is who I've been talking to. So he's okay. He just, for him to be young as he is, he's just going through a lot of health issues. But I be trying to encourage him. That's why, he probably a little shy to talk about it in the chat, but I know what he's dealing with, and that's why he always come over. And thank y'all, chat, for encouraging him. And that's what we're here for, y'all, to encourage each other. And when we see some of our young people are going through stuff, let's encourage them. So I like I said, I talked to him offline. Him and Nope came in my chat last night. She's doing better. She's doing good. I was looking for her to come in today. She didn't change her name. She got a name on her channel. Her name is Emmy, and she started her channel. So I'm one of the ones that try to help mentor them offline and just try to keep them encouraged. Yeah, Riaz, I ain't got the preaching now. Huh? Yeah, it was a good movie, though. It was a good movie. All right, y'all take it easy going. What are you doing now? He try he trying to play a little bit. He what? He bit you. He seemed like he coming around. Probably teething. Probably teething. That's probably what's wrong with. If he start getting in being bad with Boosie, I already know. All that hair. They have no effect. Hey, Ruthie. Boosie, stop. You need to get her some. Yeah. And one day, and one bit. Look at, he think he can run. He be trying to do a booster dress. Well, go on and do it, Kyrie. How he did at the baby shower. Mm-hmm. So what she having? Oh, okay. Put him on his shoes, y'all. If he gonna be walking around in there, go put them hard bottom shoes on him. If he start to play, maybe he'll be all right. He'll watch the fever though. Yeah, I'm back, y'all, but he's doing okay. He just came back home. He had been gone with his grandmother, other grandmother. They were just saying he was having fever. We're thinking he's teething, But if it get anything beyond that, we'll take him to the urgent care. But we didn't gave him. I think my daughter gonna give him some Motrin or something. But he's starting to come around and play. You know, when your babies how they get when they have a fever. You know, but he's good. And I would like to thank my chat for being so. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for encouraging Young Reds. Like I said, Young Reds, I have been mentoring him and Note offline. I've been sharing scriptures. I've been talking to them. You know, they are young. We got to help our young ones out here, y'all. We got to help our young ones out here. But I was talking about this movie because this movie was concerned a brother and a sister that was both of them have health issues, and the sister decided to me seemed like she gave up and she wanted to give her heart to her older brother. So what had happened in the movie was the little girl died, but her brother. Okay, Charlene, good to see you. Did y'all see this movie? Y'all check this movie out because it's real touching. It's called A Family Divided. And I don't think no parent should have to make a decision to let one child die and save the other. If anything, I'm gonna fight for both of my children. That's why I say I don't believe they had faith because, you know, even though there was a movie, but this is reality, y'all. I'm talking about how things really happen in reality. Uh, a lot of people don't have faith. They give up so quickly. They give up so quickly. So this movie is called A Family Divided. The mom and the dad, they stayed into it. They was arguing because they didn't agree on letting one child die and saving another one. I wouldn't want to be in no position. I don't think no parent need to be in a position where they have to let one child go to save another. And that's why I was asking an opinion from y'all. If y'all had two kids that were both sick, both of them needed transplant, would you let one of them die to save the other one? Or would you just keep them fighting, wait on the donors, and see what happens? And see, you know, I have to look at it like this, y'all. The sister, the daughter, she had been on treatments for years and been on the donor list for years, and everything was not working for her. So she saw her brother, he just needed a heart. He needed her heart. And she chose herself at 16 years old to give up her heart to her brother. And the mom was very affected by it. The mom, she said at the end of the movie, she said she feel like she killed her child. And this movie was so touching to me. This movie was so touching to me. Hey y'all, back. This movie was so touching to me where I wanted to bring it to the channel. Thank y'all for being so supportive. But my grandson, he's okay. Like we thinking he's teething, he's 14 months. You know, we keeping an eye on him for his fever to make sure it's not nothing else. Uh, Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. You have people over you live. You don't really want to talk over them and stuff. And so I just muted. But other than that, this is a good movie. And I want y'all to check it out. Let me know. It's on Tubi. You just have to type in huh? You did what? Uh, he's still warm. What wrong me? Grandma don't like to see that baby like that. Huh? What wrong with Granny Man? Huh? Grandma ain't seen you in a while. Hey y'all. Get here. Hey, you feel okay? They said you been sick, man. You okay? Them my grandkid, y'all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I would have did. I was doing a review on a movie about a family divided. Two children, one of the children needed a kidney, the other one needed a heart. And one child, the sister gave her brother her heart because she was tired. You know, when a lot of people be going through illnesses and things like that, they give up because they be tired. I can remember I had a cousin in the hospital. I had went to the hospital to do a they had to remove a hernia. I realized I'd been through so much. I know God is good. Thank God that I'm still here. Yeah, this is my great grandbaby, y'all. He's not himself. He usually be in the camera. He usually be messing with my computer. His hand is cold, but he's warm. Mm, what wrong with Grandma, man? Grandma don't like to see you like that. Grandma don't like to see you like that. I believe teething.
I can't do this.
Oh, come get it, man.
My baby. That's what my grandma be saying, y'all. She be like my baby.
Oh, might not even.
Hey.
Tell them, hey, I got all my babies, y'all.
My baby. That's what my grandma be saying. My baby.
Look, I'm surrounded with my babies,
What she be
y'all.
saying? What she be saying?
They make me so
my
happy.
baby. My baby.
These are babies, y'all.
Carrie.
These are my babies.
My baby.
They are my heart, y'all.
This is the youngest
Y'all, I got these off of Shein. They really pretty. Yeah, I'm promoting Shein.
Those are my babies. They bring so much. They brighten up my day, y'all.
Kami is the youngest. I'm the second youngest. And Yana is the oldest. And Kaja and median.
Okay, let me finish up this live, y'all.
Y'all
careful going.
Hey, I'm going.
Kyrie, see if you want. You see, you gonna try to get some Gatorade. What? See, leave my car, yo. But yeah, those my babies, y'all. Those my babies, and they are my heart. They are my heart. You know. Oof. But yeah, I was talking about the movie and all the parents in the chat. How many people in the chat are parents? How many people that's over here today are parents? If you're a parent, if you got children, put a thumb in the chat. So this is a question I want to ask the parents. Is any parents in the chat? Put a thumb in the chat. If you're a parent, put a thumb in the chat. If you are a parent. To all the parents out there, you know, even though there was a movie, but it was also a message, also something that we have to really take into consideration. We love our children, and no parent don't want to bury their children, and no parent want to see their children suffering. See, I saw my grandbaby. He's not doing good, but if he don't do any better, we're gonna take him to the urgent care. His grandmama he was out of town. He just getting back home, and they were saying that he wasn't feeling good yesterday or today. He's starting to come around, but y'all know when our kids are not playing and they're not being bad, you know there's something wrong. But we're not asking about the parents in the chat because it's coming back to that movie. I couldn't have made that decision to have my child leave. If anybody in the chat, I know Living for Jesus said she would have, and Mona said she would have just fought it to the end. I think their faith was tested. I think they did believe in God. This is a movie now. I think that family did not believe in God, and they did not believe what God can do. If you trust in the Lord and you believe and if you have witnessed some things that God has done in your life, you shouldn't have no doubt that things would get better. Okay, we all get tested. Our faith get tested every day. We all fall short daily. And we're not perfect. No one is. And like I said, that movie touched me so it got me emotional because I didn't want to see the little girl give up. But she felt like her brother had a better chance in life than her. I mean, there's one thing we don't know, y'all. There's one thing we don't know about life. We don't know when that day gonna come for us to leave this earth. But one thing we must know, when it's our time, it's gonna be our time. Yes. Hey, Charlene. We love you too, huh?
Can I make the sport?
Charlene, have you seen this movie I'm talking about, A Family Divided? It's about this family. It was a husband, wife. They had 4 kids, and 2 of their children had 2 illness that was life-threatening. One of the children needed a kidney, and the other child needed a heart. And the daughter would need the kidney. She had been dealing with kidney failure for years. Treatments wasn't working for her. They tried everything. So the sister decided to give her brother her heart. But the parents had to sign off for this. And I was just saying, as a parent, I don't think I could have did that because of the fact that you losing one child. But what they were saying was, both children probably could have died. So the question I was asking was, if you're a parent, would you let one child go to save another child? A lot of people saying that they would, and a lot of people saying they would. I guess it all depends on their medical history. Like I said, the little girl, she was dealing with dialysis for a long time. They just about had gave up on her, but she gave up on her own self to give her heart to her brother for he can live, because he was like a future basketball player. He was coming up for a star. I'm gonna ask my granddaughter this. If your brother needed a heart and was doing treatments and it wasn't helping you, would give KJ your heart?
Of course.
But that means you would have died, though. You
I'm
would.
gonna die anyway, so.
Okay. Oh. You say it's the ER near you. Will you be okay getting there? Or 1 to 30 minutes away, but the wait time is hours. Yeah, we just gave him some more Motrin. I think he's teething because he have his front, he's 14 months. I think those back teeth is coming in. But the thing about it, he don't want nobody to look at his mouth. Come on, man. Hey,
You need to do him a cold
yeah, bring her in.
do a cold rag and put it on his head and body.
Hey, man. What about? You ain't feeling good? Huh? Lay right there. But yeah, you ain't feeling good. You want your mama back? Now he's trying to build my computer. You doing okay, man? He's a little warm and yeah, I just made her bed up. Go put that cover back on that bed. I got one ain't feeling good, then the other one she being bad. But yes, this the one, he got a little fever. My granddaughter giving him Gatorade. We're thinking that he's teething. You gonna let us see? Your mouth hurt? Your mouth hurt, man? But he okay. Yes, I'm finna wrap this on up, but that's what I was doing a movie review on this movie. But my grandson came in. He had been out of town, and his grandma saying he had fever today. And you putting a towel on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it when he lay down though.
Yeah.
I just want to see how
You got the temperature thing. It was in there.
I want to do something with it. Come on, Kari.
Bye-bye. But yeah, the urgent care is not that far from here. But the thing about it, like you said, we'll be sitting in there for hours. That movie is, you watched it? Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. He didn't want his sister to do that. You know, he did. But she was determined to give her brother her heart. So I don't. That just was me. This is me. I couldn't have signed that paper. See, she was 16, right? She was 16, so she couldn't sign the paper. But she was the one. She was the one who wanted to give, and he didn't want. See, I want you to watch the movie, Mona, and tell me what you think. It's on Tubi. Do you get Tubi? But yes, but I tell y'all, did you see my food today, Mona? I did some baked fish and spinach. I've been on my journey for 9 days, y'all. I'm feeling pretty good. It's challenging. I've been sharing some things with y'all. Next week is going to be another week for me. I'm trying to stay off caffeine and sweets, and whoo, it's been challenging, but I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. But yeah, y'all. Okay. Sometimes I do movie reviews when I think it's a message and it's worth watching. Because Tubi has some good movies, and some movies are too ratchet for kids. But this movie here was a family, to me, it's a family movie. And it is something that is reality, because there are lots of people waiting for donors, waiting for a heart, waiting for a kidney. My granddaughter just said she'll give her brother her heart. Because she said she was going to die anyway, but your mom or me or somebody would have to make that decision, especially if you got minor children. Children cannot make medical decisions for themselves if they are minors. The parents have to make those decisions. But I'm telling you, that husband and wife, they did not agree on it. The wife did not agree on it. I did some tilapia fish and spinach. It been hard. Don't kids, my grandma, what you eating? I'm trying to stick with it. Today is the 9th day. I have 20. I'm doing 31 days. So I got what? I did 9 days. What, I got 21 more days, 22 more days to be in this journey. But next week we're doing some more kind of challenges. Me and Miss Key got some more kind of challenge. I did the smoothie challenge with Boss Lady Denise. Shout out Boss Lady Denise for doing that smoothie challenge. But yes, this week has been challenged. I've been up around these grandkids. I know my weakness when I be around them. They get to try stuff I think I'm supposed to try. But I told them, I said, no, grandma can't eat what y'all eat. So I have my own little separate food that I'm going to eat. But, but I'm about to get ready to close this because my grandbaby, he got to make sure he's okay. But yes, this was a good movie, y'all. And I know before I stop, I had to start preaching. But I tell y'all, when I get to talking about God, it just come out. It just come out when I get to talking about God. And I be feeling so I have so much gratitude and thankfulness for what I've been through, and I can sit back and share it with everyone. You know, it feels good to know that you are overcomer. That's what my channel is about. It's about lifting, keeping myself lifted up along with others. I share with y'all the things that I'm dealing with, and I'm not ashamed. And I try to reach other people across the aisle that are also dealing with health issues. I have the link if anybody want to come up, if anybody want to come up and talk about anything I have shared. I mean, I'm on StreamYard, so you can come up and say something if you would like. But yes, 9 days, and I'm working, changing my eating habits and trying to work with these pounds also. It has been challenging. Yeah, I know I get like that. It's the God of me. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say my life has changed, and there's a lot of stuff I used to do. I don't do no more. But whatever people do in their life, I don't knock them for what they do. You do what make you happy. You do what makes you happy. Right now, I'm trying to focus more on my health, trying to help others. Like I said, I've been mentoring young Riz. I've been mentoring Nope. I've been sharing things with them. And it made me feel good to know that I can reach out to the younger crowd. I'm old enough to be their mamas and grandmothers. And John Reed, he's going through a lot to be at his age. I'm not going to share where he's gone through unless he have shared it on my channel. He have been up here and spoke about what he's gone through. He go through pain also. He got health issues to be his age. And Note came in my chat yesterday. She had changed the name of her channel. She's trying to build her channel. She's saying she's starting a new school. I let her see my grandkid yesterday. They spoke to her, and she's at a good space right now. And she came on my channel and told me, George girl, thank you. I'm so thankful for you. And that made me feel good to know that I can reach someone, that I can uplift someone, and that someone can uplift me, because we're all going through something out here, whether we speak on it or not. Yes. Yeah, she changed her name to Emmy. She got her name Emmy, and I told her by her being young, her parents don't want her to show herself. She might put something. She changed her profile picture, but she got her phone in front of her face because she about 12. I picked it out. I figured yesterday because she said she between 11 and 13, and she's in middle school. And I asked her, her name Emmy. She come in on one of my videos because she want to try to build her channel up. So if y'all see someone in the chat named Emmy, that is Nope. And I told her I help her try to get some people on her channel. She's doing good. Everything's good. She's going to a new school. And I was talking to her like I was talking to her just like she's one of my grandkids. For real, I was, y'all. I told her be safe at school, watch her surrounding. And she came back and said, thank you, Georgia girl. Thank you for everything you have done. And that's what it's about over here with me, y'all. It ain't about tearing nobody down. It's not about being in no competition with no other YouTube creator. I want us all to win. I want all of us to win. I want all of us to get where we need to get on these channels. It takes some of us longer to get monetized. It takes some of us longer to get what we need to get on this YouTube community. But long we got people that we're surrounded with that want the same thing, that want to encourage others and lift others up. I like those kind of people. I'm not with the drama. I'm not with the tearing nobody down. Before I let someone stress me or come to me with talking about another creator, I would not let you in my chat. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going along with the get along, cause someone else being a certain way. I'm not gonna be that way. Always think for yourself. Always be yourself. Always love yourself. Okay? If people out here doing good, shout them out. Tell them they're doing a good job. Tell them about the things they're doing out here in this community to help others. Tell them. Ain't nothing wrong with giving another woman a compliment, telling them, you're doing good with your fitness. You're doing real good. You look good. Ain't nothing wrong with telling a guy, I think you're doing a good job. It ain't nothing got to be sexual. It's just sharing your encouragement, sharing what you feel instead of doing. Because I see Jay Jern doing his thing every day. He do all types of challenges. Through a mama. She doing her well. I even see my girl Buddha. She be on that floor getting down, doing those burpees, and she's on it. She's on it. So shout out to those people that are out here doing what they got to do. I'm out here trying to be on my own personal journey, but I'm still trying to stay connected to others. Yes, we got to. You don't need all that stuff. I ain't got to worry about who you slept with or what somebody else had on the day or talk about what their children didn't do. And that it ain't all about that with me. It ain't all about that with me. I have shared a lot on this channel. I have brought y'all into my life, but I brought it to encourage, not tear no one down. You see what I'm saying? So I'll be doing some more movie reviews that I think that are being helpful. I think it was a good movie because this make you think. This right here think about reality, about what people are really going through. They have to make life decisions to save themselves or to save their families. There have been families where their family be on life support and they have to decide whether or not should they remove them from life support or should they stay. I didn't tell you, I had another cousin that passed yesterday from cancer. She's my in-law, my husband, my mama, nephew wife. She had been fighting cancer. I have just another cousin, bite to bite, dying from cancer. So my prayers is with my family, Cause his mama, he had lost his mama to cancer. And I know my cousin is going through it right now. We don't know why these things happen. We just got to keep praying and keep giving it to God, keep trusting in him. And Mona, I do want to thank you. You is one of my number one supporters. I appreciate you so much. I got a group of y'all over here support me all the way around the board. Miss Key, Mona, Professor. Some of y'all might not even be in my chat, but you come on my comments. Tamika, y'all come on my daily lives and videos. But I know some of y'all does work, and I know some of y'all have y'all own lives. Frank, Buddha, I know a lot of y'all does, and you're doing your own thing, but y'all do take the time out whenever you can and support me. So I appreciate everybody that take the time out their day to come over here and support me. I really do. That means a lot. I see your comments. I enjoy reading them. They keep me motivated. So yeah, thank you, Mona. So how are you doing? I know you said, girl, you want a little girl. I'm finna send a little girl to you. You want a little girl? You want a little girl? I keep the baby. I'm gonna send her to you. I'm gonna let you see her. Come here. You want to go with Mona? Yeah, my baby. I ain't sending my babies nowhere. But I'm up here visiting them. I'll be going, probably going back home tomorrow. Because I had 10.
You.
Tell them, hey,
Yay.
be sweet. Be my babies, tell y'all. Be my babies. I love them so much. You should. All right, bye-bye. Making a mess. But you got grandkids? You got grandkids? She terrible. I believe she done got hold of some sugar. I'm finna go in here and get her some spinach and some carrots. You need to eat more vegetable, girl, for real. Little tail. You gotta like vegetables too. I be eating some spinach, some carrots. She wants some cool pops. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna do been there 2 hours. But I want to thank y'all for being patient with me until I got back on the live. And thank y'all for encouraging young Riz. You blessed with nieces, okay? Thank y'all for, let's continue to encourage one another. Let's continue to encourage one another. Let's continue to support. Mama, I mean, do you do anything on your channel? I know I went to your channel. I was trying to see that you do any videos. What are you doing on your channel? Do you do videos or posts? What you supposed to do on your channel? If anybody want to come up on the panel, just let me know before I leave. If not, yes, I didn't want I had his grandmother had just brought him in. We was she was telling us what was going on with my grandson. And thank y'all for hanging in here with me. So what do you do on your channel? You working on your channel? Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to, let y'all know about the movie, and then I got emotional because I know how it is to be where you think you won't have your life, because I have been there. I thought I wasn't going to be here, but God had to final say so. He still got to final say so, because I got 2 tests I got coming up. I got to do the one on the 22nd, and I got to do one on the 26th. But I'm keeping the faith. Keeping the faith. Oh, thank you for being supportive. I do appreciate you. And yeah, I had some fish and spinach. It was something real quick. I'm trying to stick with more baked food right now. I wanted that fish fried, but I didn't feel like, yeah, he's coming around that fever. He's teething. He's teething. That's what it is. He's teething. But tomorrow is self-care Saturday. I probably share some tips about self-care. I try to keep things going on my channel daily, whether it's a video or a live, because I'm still trying to rebuild those hours. And I try to use my platform for someone can come, like if anybody want to come on the panel and talk, they're here. I'm here. I pull out my little sofa. Little Miss Kibi talk about, I be pulling out my sofa for people to come up and if you want to come on the panel and share about some things you're going through, because we all, that's my big sofa right there. That's my big sofa right there. I pull out my sofa, have people to come up and, we just have conversation and things like that. But I have enjoyed everybody as always. We at the end of this week. I hope everybody have had a good week. We're heading into the weekend. Continue to stay cool. Continue to stay safe out there. Okay. But fish is healthy anyway. Fish is healthy. Fish is healthy. I'm sitting on the sofa looking at y'all. It's healthy. And like I said, every now and then, if I decide I want me a piece of fried fish, I will. But for the next 29 days, I'm just gonna stick with baked food, more vegetables and fruits. And I try to share what I can, much as I can, to help along. So I have enjoyed everybody. I does appreciate everybody for coming over. Today is Friday. I know a lot of y'all probably done got off work, probably tired, probably eating out today. A lot of y'all probably eating out today. Today Friday. Y'all probably eating out. And enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. When it comes down to making family decision about our bodies, our children, you have to do what you think best. And that couple felt like that's what they needed to do. They end up losing one child, but they end up saving another one. But I guess they looking at, even though the daughter was going through what she was going through, her heart is with her brother. So she will always be part of her brother. But that would have been just hard for me. It would have been just hard for me. But things like that does happen. Things of like, I love you too, Mom. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay what? Prayed up. And until next time, I might make another smoothie tomorrow. Y'all have a good dinner. Hey, I am. Who is that? Are you new? Welcome in. Are you new to my channel? Did you hear my show today? Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, I talked about a movie review. I shared some testimonies. I was had to see about my grandbaby at one moment just to see was he okay, but he's fine. But other than that, I am your host, Georgia Girl. Over here, I do a lot of. You do? Okay. Welcome back. I think I have seen you over here. Welcome back. But over here, you'll see wellness, awareness. You see me doing some meal preps. You see me doing entertainment. You always see me doing something to keep myself lifted and others. I'm not over here to tear no one down. So thank y'all for coming. If y'all want to check that movie out, it's called A Family Divided. A lot of we be divided from a lot of our families because there's always that one family member gonna probably think they know a little bit more than the other. But get together with your family and agree on things. Don't take things so personal where you be so angry and you do something to each other and regret it. Talk about it. You can't talk about it, go your separate ways, but never be in a position where you will want nobody in your family to harm themselves because they can't get along with you. Because that's a lot of that going on. I think that's going to be another topic I'm talking about. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming in. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. And don't forget to check out my short videos. I've been sharing my own real life personal journey. I'm trying to cut back. It ain't been easy. It's good to see you. I'm gonna give y'all some flowers for the road. These are your own flowers because I feel like you deserve your flowers while you're here. Yeah, I am. I done seen you before. It's good to see you. Welcome back in. Come back in. Let me finish doing this from here. flowers for everyone. Thanks to the ones that did share me out. I hope everybody have a good, pleasant weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, because y'all know it's gonna be another hot day. These flowers are for everyone, because you deserve your flowers while you're here. And while you're here on Georgia Girl Everyone Wellness, you will get your flowers. So good night, everyone. Anybody going live? I think keep probably doing a night live. Y'all make sure y'all connect and check out each other's channel and continue to support. All right. Thank you, Living with Jesus. Thank you for sharing your input about everything. I appreciate it.
I need some help.
See y'all on the next go round.
I need some
Bye-bye.
help. I need some help.